Hi friends, and welcome back to The 10th Spot. Today we are going to dive into the world of conspiracies. Yes, you heard correct, conspiracies. They say some conspiracies never die. Today we're diving deep into the top 10 unsolved conspiracy theories that are still alive, still thriving, and still baffling us. Let's get started. Our first theory is a classic. Did we really land on the moon? Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, planting the American flag on that dusty surface. But what if it was all fake? People have been questioning the moon landing for years. They point to weird shadows in the photos, the way the flag is waving in the wind. But there's no wind on the moon, right? Some claim the whole thing was filmed on a soundstage like a Hollywood production. The Cold War was going on and America really wanted to beat Russia in the space race. Maybe faking the moon landing was the only way they could win. Okay, get ready for this one because it's about to get weird. Chapter 2. Have you ever heard of the Mandela effect? It's this really creepy phenomenon where a bunch of people all remember something differently than how it actually happened. Like, for example, do you remember the children's book series, the Berenstain Bears? I swear it was spelled Berenstein when I was a kid. But nope, it's always been Berenstain, and I'm not the only one who remembers it differently. Thousands of people online are saying the same thing. And then there's the whole thing with Nelson Mandela. A lot of people, and I mean a lot, vividly remember him dying in prison in the 1980s, but in reality he was released from prison in 1990 and died years later. This next one is a conspiracy theory classic, Chapter 3, The New World Order. It's this idea that there's a secret group of super powerful people who are pulling the strings behind the scenes, controlling everything. I'm talking about politicians, celebrities, CEOs, you name it. They're all in cahoots, working together to create a one-world government. Some people think the New World Order is already here, that they're slowly but surely taking over. They point to things like the increasing globalization, the rise of surveillance technology, and the consolidation of media ownership as evidence. It makes you wonder who's really in control of the world. Chapter 4, Roswell Theory. What did they find? Okay, let's talk about aliens, because who doesn't love a good alien conspiracy theory? We all know the story of Roswell, right? Back in 1947, something crashed in the New Mexico desert. The government said it was just a weather balloon, but a lot of people believe it was something else entirely, a UFO. And not just any UFO, but one with alien bodies inside. Witnesses claimed they saw strange lights in the sky, and there were rumors of a massive military cover-up. They say the government recovered the wreckage and the alien bodies and then hid it all away in a secret location like Area 51. The Roswell incident is one of the most enduring mysteries of our time. Chapter 5, The Illuminati. More than just a conspiracy, the Illuminati, the Illuminati, the Illuminati. You hear about them everywhere, right? They're like the boogeyman of the conspiracy world. Some people believe the Illuminati is a secret society that's been around for centuries, controlling world events from the shadows. They say they're made up of the most powerful and influential people in the world, politicians, bankers, celebrities, you name it. And their goal? To achieve world domination, of course. They want to create a new world order where they're in charge and everyone else is just a pawn in their game. Whether you believe in them or not, there's no denying that the Illuminati is one of the most fascinating and enduring conspiracy theories out there. Chapter 6. Who really killed JFK? November 22nd, 1963, a date etched in American history, the day President John F. Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas, Texas. The official story is that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone, firing 3 shots from the Texas School Book Depository, but not everyone believes it. The JFK assassination is one of the most controversial events in American history, and for good reason. There are just too many unanswered questions. Too many inconsistencies in the official story. The truth about JFK's death may never be known, but one thing is for sure, the conspiracy theories will never die. Chapter 7. Chemtrails. Are we breathing poison? Look up at the sky on any given day and you're bound to see them. Those long white trails left behind by airplanes. They're called contrails and they're perfectly normal, right? Just water vapor freezing in the cold air. But what if they're not? What if those trails are actually something far more sinister, chemtrails? Some people believe that the government is using airplanes to spray chemicals into the atmosphere, and they say these chemicals are making us sick. They claim that chemtrails are responsible for everything from respiratory problems to headaches to even mind control. They say the government is using chemtrails to control the weather, to poison the population, or even to test out new biological weapons. So, what do you think? Are chemtrails a real threat? Or are they just a harmless conspiracy theory? Let me know in the comments and maybe, just maybe, I can join the discussion. Chapter 8. Flat Earth? The ultimate conspiracy. Okay, this one is a doozy. We all know the Earth is round, right? I mean, we've seen the pictures from space, but there's a growing number of people who believe that the Earth is actually flat. Yes, you heard me right. Flat. They believe that the Earth is a disk surrounded by an ice wall that keeps the oceans from spilling over the edge, and they think that everything we've been taught about the Earth being a globe is a lie, a massive conspiracy perpetrated by governments and scientists around the world. Flat earthers are surprisingly good at finding evidence to support their beliefs, even if that evidence is often based on misinterpretations of science or outright misinformation. It's a reminder that we should always be critical of what we read and hear, no matter how convincing it may seem. Chapter 9. HAARP. Playing God with the weather. Have you ever heard of HAARP? It stands for High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, and it's a real thing. It's a research facility in Alaska that studies the ionosphere, the upper layer of the Earth's atmosphere. But some people believe that HAARP is capable of much more than just studying the ionosphere. They think it's a weapon, a tool that the government can use to control the weather. They say HAARP can trigger earthquakes, hurricanes, even mind control. They point to the fact that HAARP uses powerful radio waves to heat up the ionosphere, and they claim that these radio waves can be used to manipulate the weather in all sorts of ways. Now, scientists have debunked these claims, saying that HAARP simply doesn't have the power to control the weather. Chapter 10. Last but not the least, the Princess Diana murder conspiracy. Now, was that a fairy tale gone wrong? Princess Diana, the people's princess, beloved by millions around the world. Her tragic death in a car crash in 1997 shocked the world. But was it really an accident? Some people believe that Diana's death was no accident, that she was murdered, silenced by powerful forces who saw her as a threat. They point to the fact that Diana was a vocal critic of the royal family, and they say that her relationship with Dodi Fayed, a Muslim man, angered some people in positions of power. They claim that Diana's driver, Henry Paul, was acting strangely that night, and they question why he was speeding through the Pont de l'Alma tunnel in Paris. The circumstances surrounding Diana's death are certainly suspicious, and the conspiracy theories continue to swirl. There you have it, 10 unsolved conspiracy theories that refuse to die. These theories continue to fuel debates, ignite suspicions, and leave us questioning the truth. Which one do you find the most chilling? Comment below with the conspiracy theory that you think is the most believable. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most mind-boggling mysteries. See you next time.